So the bottom line is we need to be careful about this circuitry. I use the word of the tree and the branches and connection and having a balance within the brain, but also brain to the heart, so that you don't create the barrier and the bottleneck. And for that to happen, you need to revisit the experiencing Samadhi state, so that you are assured that the circuitry rebuild process or taking away process keeps on continuing. Habit developed our behavior and personality, and the negative habit can be taken away in the sense of negative blocking our connection from the brain to the heart. We may be handicapped in the way we develop our brain. Whatever the case is, we can work out. And that's the message that I believe is true. Past has no power to your now. Your past is in your brain. In your being now is only the past in the now. And the next now may not have that past, because you are focused on what's going on from the moment to moment. All is in your mind. That's what I say. What she means is that we are confined in our mind, and we think the mind is everything. That's, I believe, what she says. All is in your mind. All the words and logic, all that is in the mind. The game was different. I changed the rule. You are not to be caught up in your mind playing the game there. She changed the rule that you have a connection to the source of your being, the heart, pre-stroke level when she experienced that, so that you don't re-energize the mind that would cause the imbalance. Otherwise, you may have another stroke. I'm a little joking here. When you pay attention to what is going on in your brain and you take responsibility for a circuitry you are running, you make the rules of a new game. You have to be on top of it. Otherwise, you become the slave of what happened, habitual pattern, or the people's perception, and become a slave of all the construct that is prevailing in the social media, what you are supposed to do, and what vacation, where, and how rich you have to be, and how famous it's so important for you to become. And they sell those ideas, marketing, and you get hypnotized. I laugh at it. Don't be hypnotized to reinforce the left brain, handicapped brain, to be more handicapped. But for that to happen, calm and quiet mind, you have to see what's happening. And that's the hurdle. But she's talking that it is freedom, not pick up old luggage or baggage. I know I am as big as the universe now. You are not your thought in your mind. Find what feels like inside of your body. Exactly. All of you can do this at any time. Right. You don't have to sit to meditate. Just right now, we can do this. But it may take time. That shift of consciousness from left brain and branch to the heart or whatever may need to be reinforced. But if we know what causes what and how, we can work on it. That's the point. And it's important to find what feels like inside of your body. Exactly. Inner body sensation of breathing. All of you can do this at any time, any moment. But it is good to have certain discipline, like meditating, because the repetition is mother of the skill. To overcome the other skill, you may have to have a higher level of energy to go overcome. Otherwise, this has the residual energy that is already plugged in. So you have to kind of pull off the thorn or the sticky, thought and habit by letting the water to wash out, all the stuff and clean up. And then it starts build up again. You want to wash and keep on doing the washing process, cleaning up process. And that's what Buddha was saying, clean up, clean up, clean up. One of the examples of the discipline, disciples to have the enlightenment. Silence the brain chatter, totally. See, that's the skill. And Joriki, the steady power of being in the now and no mind and no self, that we can develop, or we had it before, so we get diluted, but we can revisit and develop that steady power. Focus your mind on the other part, not just the brain part. Oh, there's another one. Maybe I should stop here. I go a little bit at a time.